Okay. Oh, sorry. My Okay, sorry about that. Thank you so much for speaking with me.
No
Thank
problem.
you for everything. This show is amazing. Love it. And I love what the fact with Jill, the thrill, is that she is someone who thinks when she came out, she thought it was going to come out, is going to be one way. She's going to be a gay icon. She's going to be able to help so many people, especially the youth, with their coming out story. However, things are not going according to plan. You have the media's chasing her. You have the husband is kind of really confused about the matter and is trying to keep the marriage, and saying we can still work
We
this
can
out.
still polyamorous.
Polyamorous. What will you say? Because everything it seems like to be coming really quickly, especially with the whole refusal of the communion. Is this kind of reflecting in Jill acting a certain way, and not to say acting out, but acting not her usual self, probably taking on too much that she can handle, especially in her personal life with possible other affairs, and with her
You really know what's going on, huh?
I do.
No,
So
you're attention. So go ahead.
will we see any more of that conflict of her kind of not regretting her decision, but wishing that it didn't happen so fast?
Yes, yes. I mean, you have tapped into so many themes and things that our writers are
Mhm.
gonna delve into. So I can't wait. I'm actually excited for you in particular to see well episode 3, but from episode 4 through 7, it's going to get really interesting because she comes out and doesn't realize that all the stuff that comes with it.
Right.
Coming out, there's a lot that comes with that. And that is a lot of pressure. She's literally become, like she says, a circus animal to the paparazzi and the press. But then she's also kind of enjoying the attention and the freedom that she's getting.
Mhm.
So she starts dibbling and dabbling in many other things and many other people, which is also a natural thing sometimes when you've been locked up in a room your whole life and then somebody says, all right, here you go, you done came out, you're free, you wild out. And I think that's part of Jill's struggle is how does she maintain her peace and her sanity? And she will act out. It's so funny that you say that. She will definitely start to become not her best self for a while because I think she starts to feel a little too empowered or maybe arrogant or
Mm.
whatever comes with that. And I'm definitely enjoying playing that, but Jill is going to have to slow down or something's going to get her and it's going to be dangerous. So hopefully she's also dealing with the fact that she used to have some issues with substance abuse.
Right.
And the season will start to show like is she going to stay sober with all this access and popularity and fame? So
Mm.
that's another area that I'm so excited for the audience to see.
Do you feel that Jill's relationship with Little Muffin kind of balances her and maybe would help her from not going back and into like rehab or having that kind of effect on her?
Yeah, yeah. And if you see in the pilot, she says, about she warns her about fame and this business and just getting involved in all that other stuff. It will chew you up and spit you out, and you won't have anything left. You won't know who you are. And that's so important because Jill taking Little Muffin under her wing is, in a way, trying to save her younger self. And Little Muffin represents the girl maybe she used to be, trying to be like what they say is cool, trying to make sure you get the most likes or the most, popularity. So you start sacrificing yourself for that. And I think that Jill definitely needs that relationship to keep her sane, but then it can go left if you start allowing yourself to get into some of those areas that she should stay away from. In the first episode, Little Muffin offers her a bump of cocaine, and she is trying really hard to continue to say no.
Mm. Now, I know from the pilot that someone is getting shot. Someone might die. We don't know who. Do you, as Naturi, have any
Who
kind of
said someone's gonna die?
maybe not, but we know that a gun will fire.
Something. Okay. Okay. Putting it all together.
Is there any theories as you as Naturi had when you read that and along with as the show continued of who it could have been? Because I'm like, it could be the husband. He's upset with you.
Ooh, gosh, girl, you are good.
Thank
Uh,
you.
I think that when I first read that there was like something, I was like, wait, I actually was like, who is it? Is it? I said that too, and it was never who I thought. It's not predictable,
Okay.
which is what I love about the writing of the show. But at the same time, it makes sense. It makes sense who would be a threat or who would cause harm. Now, we don't know where that gunshot was fired, but we will deal with some real issues on this show. And that's another thing. We're not just a musical full of fluff and glitz and glamour dancing around the stage. We actually tap into some real poignant issues and some emotional work. As an actress, I get to really go into the emotions.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for speaking to me.
Of
I
course.
love this show. I love your success. I'm loving
Thank
Jill
you.
when she sat down and said, no, I'm going to church.
Exactly. Amen. Thank you. Well, I
No
appreciate
problem.
you taking the time.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.